Maybe having too much pride is bad, but you should at least have some. Johnny, like, I thought that was like slick. No, because when I wrote that, just that line, that was going to be like a Facebook status. And I was like walking home. I was walking home to put it on Facebook, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to put that on Facebook. Somebody else will take it. I'm going to make it into a poem. So I was waiting for y'all to go, right, yeah.
Do it again. Do it again.
The full impact.
Yes.
Maybe having too much pride is bad, but you should at least have some.
Yeah.
And it can't be healthy to look at oneself in the mirror and not recognize your own image. There's got to be limits to compromise, and ain't nothing wise about worshiping mammon. I'd rather risk poverty and famine than not know that the ground on which I'm standing is clear. And God and fear can't occupy the same space, and third, don't compromise their principles for fame's sake. This game is played about more than the checks you collect, because no matter how much you get, you're still going to have to subtract any loss of self-respect. And me ain't just me. I'm the self I always was. And whatever being my real self does is all I need to have. The overexposed divide more than they add, and the ones who roast the most tend to net nothing but laughs. Woven paths, mud and fire and brimstone, hired by snakes to take more than their fair share, and there ain't no one in VIP who could restore your soul. Ain't no hit, ain't no blow, ain't no coming to blows that can help you get it back once you decide to relinquish your control. How you want to depend on the heartless to be open-hearted? If he destroys lies for a living, he ain't giving you nothing but a hard way to go. You better move like you know. This world ain't got no special sympathy for fools, and the price of being an idiot is becoming the next man's tool. You're living in diamond and platinum times. Who you think trying to stay in line with your golden rule? It's only responsibilities and resources and inner peace and outside forces and three eyes and inside voices, and the choices you make determine whether you're living in heaven or hell. And the definition of a sellout is somebody who ain't figured out what not to sell. You can't live off pride alone, but being dehumanized ain't living. And the demoralized are unforgiving. And it's better to be broke with some options than some sadistic rich person's victim. And long before them boys said stick 'em, everybody been trying to live that. And now they want to rock diamonds in the club sipping ace of spades. But when you strong-hearted, you ain't got to worry about that. Have some pride.